Hey, this is Anthony of RevZilla TV, where you can watch, decide, and ride. Welcome to our detailed breakdown of the new Alpinestars GP Pro race suit, available at RevZilla.com. New for spring 2014, this is a huge departure, huge iteration on the new GP Pro suit. A bunch of key changes moving into the next generation from Alpinestars. And I have to tell you, the previous version of the GP Pro suit really just didn't do anything for me. This new version is awesome. RAF is in the black, white, red version. There's also a black, white, high-vis yellow and a black, white. Keep that in mind, guys. And this suit got a complete overhaul. The styling is completely different. I believe the fit shape is completely different. If you look at it, it's a very aggressive shape. And the other key changes are comfort and protection. If you look at it, you're noticing that there's a big stretch panel that goes up the arm like we normally see from a lot of A-Stars gear. But now it continues under the arm. It continues across the chest. So it's stealing a play out of that Adams playbook, which would be the step up in a much more technical suit. But again, you're getting a lot of that tech and flex and comfort factor that allows you to stay flexible on the bike in the tuck position. It's one of the reasons for such an aggressive pre-shape that RAF can be standing so straight up and down right now as well. And you notice that same stretch panel goes down into the crotch and on the inside of the legs. The other two key pieces, and I'm going to get into them in more detail, but if you notice, the shoulders are now integrated. So it's a DFS TPU, right? It's the DFS system, which is that hard part from Alpinestars, but now it's integrated so there's no seam there. It's underneath. You can see that's a smoother area of transition. So if you go down on it, it's not a raised panel that could catch and cause a tumble. You see it there. You can see it integrated at the bottom of the elbow. And I will note they have dropped it at the top of the knee on the new version of the GP Pro. And last but not least, you'll see it when I turn RAF around. It's a new style hump. The new hump on both the GP Pro suit, the two-piece suit, which just absolutely comes in, that does not have a perf option, keep that in mind, guys, as well as the GP Pro jacket, are now using the top-end MotoGP style hump, which is more aggressive, it's a little bit more narrow, and it stays contoured to the body when you're in the race position. Outside of the styling, there are those tech changes that go into it, and again, from here, if you don't want less tech, you're going to the Carver. If you want more tech, you're going up into something like the Atom at the top of the food chain from Alpinestars. Now, let's talk briefly about sizing. RAF is an athletic build. He's 5'11", about 175, 180. He's wearing a size 52 in the suit. It matches up spot on, even with this aggressive pre-shape that I've talked about. That's not relaxed. It's definitely a race shape to this. The way they've been able to do that is by adding all these areas of reinforced flex panels that are, again, away from impact areas that allow you to breathe easier, be in the tuck easier, and move around easier on the bike. And again, that's what we're seeing the theme in Alpinestars right now, where you really don't have to sacrifice the fit or the comfort to get the flexibility. Now, keep in mind, if you're not sure about sizing, we do ship for free. And as always, I would love to hear if you really are as interested in the new changes and upgrades and the style factor they've done with this new GP Pro. Click here, subscribe to us at RevZilla TV, leave me your comments, your questions, your feedback on our YouTube channel, and subscribe to us for new gear reviews we're constantly rolling out. Now let's dive back into the suit, back into the guts. Remember, 1.2 to 1.4 race grade, full grain cowhide. Again, top of the food chain from Alpinestars. You're gonna see some other key changes here. They no longer have a TPR covering the zipper. It's now low profile as leather. They've also gone to a neoprene line collar for comfort, which is really, really nice. Fully removable liner that is washable on this bad boy. And you're gonna notice perforation scheme on the chest. Moving down, sublimated graphics, or it's getting screened on graphic again, not to add weight. And you can see as you move down the front of it, elastication on the top of the knee, race pucks that are attached, and then the armor in the knee is going to be almost that catcher style armor. It's that GP style armor, which is a full knee cup that goes all the way down the shin. Now, if you come back up, let's talk about the armor that's up along the upper body. You're going to have the MotoGP style bio armor underneath the shoulders that's covered then by this integrated DFS. In the shoulder as well as down the elbow, or in the elbow as well as down the forearm, you're going to again have Alpinestars proprietary CE rated bio armor. Again, moving into a cuff that has some light neoprene lining to it, and then when you open it up, you can expose, there's your removable liner, YKK auto locking zip, and again, it's back, so it's going to pass that CE rating. Turn and face away from me there, Ref. Looking at the line, it is a clean line that comes down the sleeve, but it's aggressive too. Notice some of the shaping they've done here. Elastication at the top of the elbow, late reflectivity, again, integrated DFS moving down the sleeve. And then look at the amount of stretch that goes under the arm. They've changed this back of the race suit completely. The elasticated stretch panels are full. They go for a longer distance. And again, they're giving you more perforation as well as some additional areas of raised TPU foam. And look down the seat, down the line of the leg. If you move all the way down, you're going to see, again, a clean line that goes into more stretch panels that are going to breathe on the back of the leg. Now turn backwards for me, Raf. Starting at the top again and working our way down. This is brand new, 3D Tech Mesh cutaway at the back of the neck. It's going to allow for better breathability. It's also going to be a lower profile, not get in the way of your helmet. The top of the hump is going to be fully meshed with 3 big cutouts on this new GP style hump. Again, this is their new top of the line style hump. It's not as broad. The old GP Pro, it was a little bit lower profile and it was wider. This is more aggressive, more narrow, and again, the way that it's shaped is more ergonomic. It's going to stay with your body when you are in the tuck or in the hardcore tuck position, race position on the bike. Moving down, again, the back is completely different. You see that yoke, a bit of coccyx protection that's built in there. And then if you move down the back of the legs, you're going to see, again, expansion panels at the back of the calf. But again, you're getting that reinforced panel of stretch down the backs of the legs in areas that are less accident prone. There's also going to be hip armor in these as well. So you're getting that as an added benefit. And you'll notice too, they've made sure that the areas of heavy perforation are away from the seams. So you see it on the outside of the arm, see it lightly on the back of the arm. Again, trying to do their best to not weaken the arm or weaken the leather in areas that are going to be the most accident prone. Come back around to the front for me. So if you scan back down towards the cuff, down towards the bottom, you're going to notice it's a single zipper on the lateral side. We have an A-Stars boot on his left foot. You can see how it integrated. It's definitely moved in. If you want to step up, go to something like the Atom, you are going to get those cutaway cuffs that have the mesh that are a little bit low profile and more light to ease into a gauntlet, to ease into a boot. Keep that in mind. And the other piece that you really can't see right now with it on RAF is on the inside of this, you're going to have this fully removable liner. There's a waterproof pocket there. It'll take the Alpinestars chest armor, but what they also have is now a new area in the back. That's a 3D bubble liner. It's going to create a little bit of space, a little bit more of an air gap, going to allow the sweat to wick away, allow you to breathe a little better. And the nice part, when you're using the Bionic Race back insert that you would wear that snaps in, what you're going to be able to do is have those 3 heights of snap, but also be able to tear it out and remove it with Velcro. So if you're not using that style of back protector with no Velcro, you can get rid of those snaps so they're never going to dig into you. Also remember, there is the 2-piece suit version of the GP Pro. Remember, it doesn't come in perf, there's no removable liner, and it has sport sliders on the knees. So it's slightly different, but it gives you the flexibility to mishmash your sizes, to be able to wear the jacket standalone. A lot of folks that are just getting into the track day side of things really do appreciate the 2-piece suit option versus the hardcore 1-piece race suit. So the next step in your journey is to click right here, read other rider reviews of the new Alpinestars GP Pro leather race suit at RevZilla.com. We're fans of the iteration, we're fans of the new styling, but we're fans of all the functionality they've managed to bake in without really going crazy increasing the price. It's a nice touch. As always, we're going to ship for free. And if you want to talk to a gear geek, see us at RevZilla.com or 877-792-9455. Thanks for watching our detailed breakdown. I'm Anthony. We'll see you next time.